So, most of the videos where ask what people want to hear and answer the question for us. So, one of the few points that are relevant to empaths and INFJs and INFJs. A good way to think about it, because it's all mental, right? I post pictures of how skinny I used to be, really small. It was hard for me to gain weight. I thought it was going to happen. To be fair, I did martial arts for a very early part of my life. I did keep going for my top 4, I guess that's 6 years. Which my dad was big on keeping us independent and being able to do things on our own. So going out and learning something, and I was always a pretty curious kid, as most INFJ kids are. So one way to look at fitness is this is the only time that you get in a gym or that you get anywhere unless you're single with nobody around you. Even if you are, you still have work, right? You still take care of business. You still take care of people. So I think something to remember is that when you're training, it's all about you. You. Nobody else. Doesn't matter what anybody else in the gym looks like. Doesn't matter what anybody else in the gym is doing. Doesn't matter if they're looking at you. 9 times out of 10 they are. Because you have a natural glow, more than likely. People see you see through them. Most people aren't used to being seen in that way. So when you pay attention, they pay attention. But anyway, one way to see it is, it's all about you. It's you. So, depending on what your goal is, the goal is to lose weight. I wouldn't necessarily say you have to go to a gym like me. I go to a gym in New York. It's a big gym, we got a lot of stuff. It's not too, to me it's not expensive, but we got a lot of stuff in this gym. A lot of stuff for gaining muscle. A lot of stuff for gaining muscle. And a lot of stuff for losing weight. If you want to be simple and go to like a Planet Fitness to lose weight, ideally, it's calories in versus calories out. So you're going to burn more calories than you're eating. And maybe I'll make up, because it's a lot more of an explanation than just that, right? Because you need to learn how to count calories, which is not that difficult. Reading the labels is not that difficult. It seems difficult, but it's not. 2 kinds of calories that you eat: protein and carbs. 1 gram of protein, 1 gram of carbs equals 4 calories. And then fat is the highest, where 1 gram of fat is 9 calories, but you need fat. Don't think like, oh, fat is so high, I'm gonna eat fat and get fat. Absolutely not. A good split for someone, depending on where you're at, it really depends. If you're trying to lose weight, you want to up the protein, maybe up the fat a little, lower the carbs, because what happens is when you become what they would call overweight, and just so you know, I'm overweight. I'm considered obese. I'm about 220, 225, 5'10", fairly muscular, because I've been training for 10 years now, 12 years actually, wow. And what got me started was I wanted to join the Army Rangers. And man, they were like, oh, you're gonna lose 30 pounds because you don't eat you don't eat in general, you eat 1 meal a day, then you go out and do missions. So I was like, shit, if I don't eat, I'm going to disappear. I was only like maybe 110, 120. So I started going to the gym, eating like trash, but not training hard enough. So a lot of it has to do with your diet. Not being on a diet, but your diet. You don't have to be on a diet to be healthy. You just have to eat what your body wants, what your body needs to be healthy. So for me, I love bacon. I don't love all kinds of pork because I don't eat all kinds of pork that often. But pork doesn't agree with me. Red meat doesn't agree with me. can eat it if I'm trying to put on a little bit of size or whatever. It's not something that you want to indulge in. And then we'll go to losing weight. If you want to lose weight again, calories in, calories out. No matter what you look like, the more muscle mass you have, the easier it's going to be to lose weight. So let's say you're 200 pounds, low muscle mass. My suggestion, put on some muscle. Train. You don't have to be a bodybuilder to put on muscle mass. You don't have to be some amazing god to put on muscle mass. You just have to focus. And you are very good at that. Anybody watching this video, obviously you're good at that. If you're curious about it, you want to learn. But when I say you're good at it, we're like INFJs and Empaths. We're like laser pointers when it comes to things we want to know about. People, we want to know about people. We learn all about what they like, what they need, we learn how to make them happy, but we don't focus on ourselves. So treat fitness like that. Treat fitness as, I'm going to take this time to focus on myself and make myself better. Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to work out, you're going to lose a little bit of weight, you'll lose a lot of weight, that's up to you. The results are not instant. Instant results would disappear just as instant as they came. So something takes a long time. Like, if a person's been training 10 years, and they stop working out because they have an injury or something's wrong, they stop working out, their body's not going to forget how to work out. That's not how it goes. Losing weight as you age is a little more difficult because the body just doesn't have the same energy. If you get insulin resistant, right? So usually when you eat something like carb, before you overindulge on carbs, before you become insulin resistant, you eat a carb, your body uses it for energy, you come, you hit the gym, or you do whatever. As kids, we went out and played, right? My generation did. We went out, we played, we rode our bikes, we ice skated, we rollerbladed, we did all the fun shit. So if you go out and do all that fun shit, your body's gonna know what to do with carbs. If your body doesn't know what to do with carbs, you just have to teach it. Treat your body like a child, because it's yours. You don't get one of them, you can't switch into another one. You know, this isn't Ghost in the Shell, you can't just jump to another body. So you gotta treat your body the same way that you treat a child. The same way that you treat anybody that you care about. Treat your body like that. And you'll see, slowly, the weight can come off. So to lose weight, 1 pound a week, 2 pounds a week, 500 calories in a deficit from what you usually eat. So, homework. If you want to learn how much your body needs, write down for 4 days. Don't eat anything different. Eat what you normally eat. Write down everything that you eat. Track it. Say, you know, if you want to be really specific, like I used to weigh your chicken. I used to weigh how much chicken I ate. I used to weigh how much rice I ate. I used to eat 32 almonds every day because I knew how much fat was in it. Laser focus on your diet and what you eat, the same way that you laser focus on the people you care about. And then delve into the kind of fitness that you want to do. Like, for instance, when I first started, mine was resistance training with weights, dumbbells, barbells, machines. But if you're not ready for that, or if you don't feel like you want to do that right now, then jump on with just some calisthenics. Go in, start off, do 20 push-ups, 20 pull-ups, 20 body weight squats. Simple. Very simple. It doesn't have to be that you start off, Jay Cutler or Ronnie Coleman, right? You don't have to start off one hard. You just have to start. And then, once you start, look up different workouts. I have plenty from back in the day when bodybuilding.com was still free. I have a lot of old workouts, so if you're interested in seeing some of those, maybe email me. I can send some to you, we can go over stuff like that. I don't mind helping people lose weight mainly, because I learned the hard way. I didn't become a personal trainer, because I wasn't interested in training people. It takes time, right? If I'm training someone, I'm not training myself. And I'm a father of 2 kids. I don't have time. But, helping someone, like one of my bosses that just left the old company, he was like, hey, I want to lose some weight. Gave him a couple of my workouts. Sounds like it's working for me. So, I can send you some. I could post some. Friends. You guys kind of tell me what are your goals? I'm interested. What's everybody's goals? Do you want to lose weight? Do not tell me you want to tone, because you're not a printer. If you want to lean out, you want to lose weight. Toning is losing weight. It's cutting body fat from unwanted places. But you can't start reduce. So you can't say, oh, I'm just going to lose weight from my stomach. That's all. That's not how it works. If that was how most people would look like strange, right? It would look like cartoons. Because everybody would have the leanest stomach in the world. But you forget about it, the body weight. So the body loses weight, how it loses weight. It gains weight, the weight gains weight. Maybe today, I'll post some videos on what I do. Some of the stuff I do in the gym. Well, you let me know. I did my 20 minutes of cardio. The weights. I'll look for the comments. Thanks for listening.